What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of our latest uploads. Today, we're diving into something truly special, a piece of automotive history that carries the soul of American craftsmanship and the elegance of pre-war design, the 1935 Ford Model 50 DeLuxe Panel Truck. This isn't just a vehicle, it's a symbol of an era when design met durability, when trucks were more than machines. They were the heartbeat of small businesses, the backbone of the road, and a true reflection of Ford's legacy of innovation. Let's step back into the 1930s, a decade defined by economic struggle and industrial creativity. In the middle of it all, Ford was crafting vehicles that not only worked hard but also looked timeless doing it. The 1935 Ford Model 50 DeLuxe Panel Truck emerged as a workhorse wrapped in class. Built on the rugged Ford Model 50 chassis and powered by the legendary Flathead V8 engine, this truck was the ultimate combination of power, reliability, and presence. When you see this truck in person, it immediately commands your attention. Its smooth, rounded fenders, vertical bar chrome grille, and handcrafted steel body give it a stance that feels solid yet sophisticated. The DeLuxe edition took things up a notch, adding subtle chrome accents, stylish hubcaps, and a more refined interior that stood out from other commercial trucks of the era. Every curve, every line, and every rivet of this truck speaks of a time when vehicles were built not by automation, but by human hands guided by passion. Under the hood, Ford's 221 cubic inch Flathead V8 engine, a mechanical marvel for its time. With around 85 horsepower, it may not sound like much today, but back in 1935, that was impressive power. It gave the Model 50 the strength to haul, deliver, and perform without breaking a sweat. The smooth torque delivery, the rhythmic hum of that V8, and the way it fired up with confidence made it a reliable partner for businesses across America. Whether it was delivering milk, tools, or fresh bread, this truck was there every single day, faithfully doing its job. Driving the 1935 Ford Model 50 DeLuxe Panel Truck was a whole experience in itself. The steering was mechanical, raw, and honest. You felt every inch of the road. There were no electronics, no computers, just pure mechanical connection between man and machine. The clutch had weight, the shifter clicked into gear with purpose, and the sound of that V8 echoed like a heartbeat of a generation that believed in hard work and endurance. Inside, the cabin is a beautiful mix of simplicity and durability. The dashboard features a classic metal panel with a single large speedometer at the center, surrounded by simple gauge clusters. The steering wheel is large, thin, and perfectly round, giving the driver full control with a sense of pride. The bench seat, upholstered in durable leather or vinyl, carried workers, owners, and dreamers alike. It's not luxury in the modern sense, it's authenticity. You can smell the aged leather, feel the cool steel surfaces, and sense the craftsmanship that went into every inch of this cabin. And let's not forget the body design, the signature panel truck styling. With its fully enclosed rear cargo area and smooth, unbroken sides, the Model 50 DeLuxe was a moving billboard for small businesses. Owners often painted their company names, logos, and slogans on the panels, turning their trucks into rolling advertisements. Imagine driving through 1930s downtown America, cobblestone streets, vintage storefronts, and this gleaming Ford panel truck rolling by with elegant hand-painted lettering on its sides. It was not just a delivery vehicle, it was a statement of pride, craftsmanship, and trust. One of the most fascinating aspects of this truck is how it bridges two worlds, the pre-war design and the birth of modern motoring. You can still see the influence of early Ford craftsmanship, but you also get a glimpse of the aerodynamic shapes and refined touches that would dominate the late 1930s and 1940s. The front grille is tall and narrow, surrounded by Art Deco-inspired curves that flow gracefully into the fenders. The headlights are large and round, mounted proudly like eyes looking forward into the future. Even the running boards, thick, steel, and functional, add character and practicality. Over the years, the 1935 Ford Model 50 DeLuxe Panel Truck became more than a commercial vehicle, it became a collector's dream. Today, fully restored examples are rare treasures that turn heads wherever they go. Enthusiasts around the world admire them for their historical significance and elegant design. Each restored model tells a story of long roads traveled, goods delivered, and families who built their livelihoods with the help of this trusted Ford truck. Restoring one is like stepping back in time. It's not just about rebuilding metal and paint, it's about bringing history back to life. Every bolt, every piece of chrome, and every coat of paint tells a story of patience, craftsmanship, and love. The deep, glossy paint jobs on modern restorations highlight every curve of that steel body. When you see the reflection of the lights dance across its polished panels, you understand why this truck is celebrated as a masterpiece of early American automotive design. In today's world, where vehicles are dominated by digital screens and automated systems, the 1935 Ford Model 50 DeLuxe Panel Truck reminds us of something we've lost: the soul of motoring. This truck doesn't just drive, it speaks to you. It tells you about the past, about resilience, and about the beauty of simplicity. It represents a time when driving was pure, when every sound, smell, and vibration was part of the experience. Imagine pulling this beauty into a luxury showroom today. Polished floors, soft lighting reflecting off its vintage curves, the chrome grille glistening under perfect illumination. It doesn't just sit there, it commands respect. People stop, stare, and whisper about how incredible it looks. Because it's not just a truck, it's living history. Even though it was designed to work, the DeLuxe version adds that touch of class that makes it unforgettable. It's where utility meets artistry, and that's what makes it one of the most iconic vehicles of the pre-war era. From its strong stance to its timeless elegance, every inch of this truck is a reminder of Ford's dedication to quality and innovation. So, whether you're a classic car enthusiast, a history lover, or someone who simply appreciates beauty that lasts forever, the 1935 Ford Model 50 DeLuxe Panel Truck deserves your admiration. It's the kind of vehicle that makes you pause and reflect on how far we've come, and how important it is to remember where we started. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the timeless 1935 Ford Model 50 DeLuxe Panel Truck, make sure to smash that like button, drop a comment below about your favorite classic Ford, and of course, subscribe to the channel for more stunning vintage automotive content. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep your engines running and your passion alive, because the past is where the true beauty of cars will always live.